Hari Om. Today's sponsors are Meena and Ravindra Baliga. Can you please come forward? And the second sponsors, just arrived, Kishore and Sucheta Natkarni. Kishore, can you please come forward?
करुणानिधान प्रभु श्री राम
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 सीता वल्लभ हनुमत सेवित
सीता वल्लभ हनुमत सेवित
सीता वल्लभ हनुमत सेवित
सीता वल्लभ हनुमत सेवित
भरत प्राण हरि प्रिय रघुराम
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 करुणानिधान प्रभु श्री राम
करुणानिधान प्रभु श्री राम
करुणानिधान प्रभु श्री राम
करुणानिधान प्रभु श्री राम
दशरथ नंदन संत जन रंजन
दशरथ
गजाननं भूतगणातिसेवितं कपितजम्बो फलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयम् नमामि चिन्मयं देवम् सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् लोकाभिरामम् रणरङ्गधीरम् राजीवनेत्रम् रघुवंशनाथम् कारुण्यरूपम् करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये मनोजवं ऋतुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं धीमतां वरिष्ठं वाक्तात्मजं नरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। बोलो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 सीता राम राम राम।
राजा राम 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 सीता राम राम राम।
राजा राम राम राम
Syavara Ramachandra ki jai. Okay, if you are joining us for the first time tonight, we are seeing Uttara Kanda, Dvitiya Bhag, second part of Uttara Kanda. Just trying to continue from where we left last year. We'll start today with Doha number 61, if you have your Ramcharitmanas in front of you. सत्संग न हरि कथा ते बिनु मोहन भाग ओ राम ते बिनु मोहन भाग मोह गए बिनु राम पद होय न दृढ़ अनुराग सियावर
रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय
सियावर
रामचंद्र जी की
जय शरणम. Kakabushamdi is trying to Garud. After Guru was sent there by Narad, of course started with Narad, finally Bhagavan Shiva. Narad sent Garud to Brahmaji, Brahmaji sent Garud to Bhagavan Shiva, Bhagavan Shiva sent Garud to Kakabushamdi, like that. You have to, our Swami Shivanji Maharaj sent Puja Gurudev to Tapovanji Maharaj. Sometimes good. The recommendation is very good. We all need some recommendation, no? How he did not send. Anyway, so here Kakabushamdi tells to Garud, see the teaching is what is important. Binu satsanga na hari katha. Without satsanga, we will not ever come across hari katha. We will not hear hari katha. And in another place, it tells about hari katha. Who is the fit person? The same thing is told in a whole chopai. Who is the fit person to hear this hari katha? He says, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Ram Katha ke te adhikari.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
इनके सत्संग की अति प्यारी.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
जय रघुराम
Jaya Raghurama.
जय सीताराम.
Jaya Sita Rama.
श्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. As I am chanting this chopai and I am seeing this half of Doha, something is going through my mind about human beings. Please see, really, spirituality and the spiritual pursuit is a very simple thing. And everything that is on the spiritual path, they are very simple things. But human beings don't like simple things. We like complex things, I tell you. At some place, I heard, this is a real thing. One man was trying to tell how people like highfalutin things. Highfalutin things. This is human beings. But he made a mistake and said high polluted things. But really, that thing makes sense, Because highfalutin is really high polluted only. We tell any simple thing, people don't like. And the simplest drink in the world is what? I see. Now which is the best? Water only, isn't it? But people don't like. They like some other highfalutin things, which is actually high polluted things. You know? So the human beings are like this. Now what is being told here? Harikatha. And that thing sounds simple. People don't like, no. Tell me some Uttam Gyan. They don't want to hear Hari Katha. Tell me Uttam Gyan. Like that. One Shishya went to that Guru and told the Guruji, tell some Gyan. That Guruji said, Beta, you go home and chant Ram, Ram, Ram. He said, Guruji, सब लोग वैसा ही कहते हैं. No. Everybody tell that same thing. And you tell some, he doesn't want simple thing, what? Highfalutin thing. So Guruji said, then what do you want to hear? Arey, Gita ke baare mein, you please tell me, something about Gita. Bechara Guruji. He started now from beginning. Shuru se. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Gita Dhyanam also. Shuru se Antim tak. Sabka. So when he was finished with this whole, because he wants Uttam Gyan. So Guruji said, Acha, koi prashna hai? If you have any question? At the end, he said, no Guruji. No question. Guruji said, either you understood everything or you understood nothing. If you understood everything, then no question will be there. And if you understood nothing also, then no question will be there. So the Guruji did not know what to believe now. You understood everything or nothing? You sure you don't have any question? Some question must be there. अच्छा ठीक है गुरुजी एक प्रश्न है. What is that question? You know, in beginning itself you were chanting Sarvo Panishado Gavo Dogdha Gopal Nandanaha Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta. I understood everything, but you know this Dogada, I don't know what is a Dogada. You tell us what is Dogada? Dogada means two donkeys. Instead of Dogdha, he heard Dogada. Guruji said, you are right. Do gada hai. Ek gada tum. Ek gada. One gada is you because you asked this type of question. And second gada is me because I went to teach somebody like you. Do gada hai. But people don't like to hear simple things. We like highfalutin things. So here, see, Kagabhushandi's teaching, and in this Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas ji extols the virtues of listening to Ram Katha. This is a simple thing, you know. Simple thing. In beginning he says, you put two parrots in the house. One parrot in the house of sadhu and one parrot in the house of asadhu. Sadhu asadhu. Sadhana sukha sari. Sumirahi Ram dehi ganigari. And you come back after some time. This parrot in the house of the sadhu, he will chant Ram, Ram, Ram. And parrot in the house of asadhu, he'll give you gali. Gali means curse, yeah. So, from the beginning itself, he talks about, you know, this parrot is so fortunate, he listens to Ram Katha. So the teaching is, you gotta just listen to Ram Katha. Because, you know, in 9 types of bhakti, Shravanam is one of the type of bhakti also, isn't it? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho Smaranam Pada Sevanam. Like that, Shravanam is the first form of bhakti. So Ram Katha. And in the Chaupai, Ram Katha ke te adhikari he is a fit person to listen to Ram Katha. Who is that? Jinike satsangati ati pyari. Means the one who has love for satsang. And where else you will hear Ram Katha? You will not hear anywhere. No, Swamiji, we can hear on YouTube. Ram Katha. There is a big difference between online learning and in-person learning. We have what we call in Sanatana Dharma called a Samaksha tradition. The teacher teaches and the student is sitting right in front. But in YouTube, you're sitting in front of the screen, not in front of the person. They are different things. And actually, you all know, I'll tell you, in Trinidad, we run a high school now. And we know when we were teaching online, for those 2-3 years of COVID, children learned nothing. I don't know what happened here, but I suspected the same thing. That is proven. So this Samaksha tradition is very, very important. Samaksha means face to face. Like that. Not Facebook to Facebook. Face to face. All right. So he says, those who like satsang, they will come upon Ram Katha. He says, Binu satsang nahari katha. This doha is summarizing everything. Binu satsang nahari katha, te binu mohan na bhag. And without this Ram Katha, this moha, delusion will not go away. So we have to go on listening. Delusion will go away. Then, and this is not any joking matter, you know. This thing has been attested to by those who have become Mahagyanis also. Attested to by such people. Great Jnanis. Mohagaye binu Ramapada hoina dhrida anurag. And without this delusion going away, there is not going to be firm adherence, firm love to the feet of Bhagavan Ram, if moha doesn't go. Because if I am mohit, if I am deluded with this thing and that thing, how will I have love for the feet of Ram? You can't have. So, Garud sums up his, Kakabhushanti sums up his teaching to Garud in this way, and at the end, he tells, now this is just before, after 6:3, see. Kakabhushanti is extolling the virtues of Ram Katha. So naturally, Garuda, you please tell Ram Katha. What is better? Nothing is better. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
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 Ab Shri Ram Katha ati pavani.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Sada sukhada dukha punjana savani.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Sadar taad sunavahu mohi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Baar baar binavahu prabhu tohi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Sunat garud ke gira भयउता सुमन परम उछाहा
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
लाग कहे रघुपति गुण गाहा
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. अब श्री राम कथा अति पावनी. So the Ram Katha is Pavani means it is pure, and so it brings. See, if you dabble with impure, you will become impure, and if you dabble with pure, you will become pure. That's the natural thing. You see, so this Ram Katha is pure, purifying. That's the idea. Sada sukhada dukkha punjana savani, and brings joy and destroys our sorrow. You all chant on a regular basis Sundar Kanda and all, and I told you yesterday also. Ramachandra guna barane laga sunata hi sita kar dukh bhaga. People have so much of sorrow in this world. I mean, best medicine. Listen to Ram Katha. So many things will go away from this mind, I tell you. Then Sadar Tata Sunavahu Mohi. Oh, please, Guru. Guru is asking to Kakbushundi. Sunavahu Mohi. You please tell me this Ram Katha. Bar bar binavahu Prabhu. So again and again I bow to you. And see, we also have to become the fit recipient for Ram Katha. So to receive it, he goes and bows. We cannot go there with, Ghamand and all. Guruji, how about a little Ram Katha? What do you say? Not like that. He goes and bows and nicely. Shri Guru Charana Saroja Raja Nijamana Mukura Sudhar. See how it starts? Like clean the mirror of my mind with the dust of the lotus feet of the Guru. I prepare myself. Ram Katha goes like this and goes. There's a free passage in between. A tunnel. So, we have to be the right recipient also. And Sunata Garur Ke Gira, hearing the very humble words, suppliant words of Garud, Kak Bushundi, happily started the narration of Ram Katha to him. And now that portion, if you go there, for many, many verses, Tulsidashi takes to do what? To give the table of content of this whole Ramcharitmanas. He mentions every Katha by name, one after the next, which we have seen up till now. Which I know you forgot, but that is okay. हमारे संत लोग कहते हैं कि श्रोता दो प्रकार के हैं. There are two types of श्रोता, एक श्रोता, there are two types of listeners. One is like a whole pot, whole pot. And the other is like crack pot. So a whole pot, when you put water in it stays there. So one type of Shrota is like that. When you tell Ram Katha, it stays there. And the second type of Shrota is like a cracked pot, yes. When you put Ram Katha, then what happens? Yeah, leaks out. Then one fellow came and told that Mahatma ji, I am the second type. I am crackpot. He admitted. Actually, it's good, whatever our shortcomings also first we have to admit only. So even told Mahatma ji, I am a crackpot. लेकिन उसमें भी फायदा है. फायदा क्या है? That also there is benefit, there is good. What? That today, when you give one Ram Katha, it leaks out. Tomorrow I have place for another one, So good it leaks out also. So no problem. I've been telling Ramayana for the last 10 years, Amma was telling. And if it leaked out, very good, no problem. There'll be space. But here, Kakabhushanji goes to tell now the whole, every story he mentions by name. So Ramayana is being told inside Ramayana. Many times in this Ramcharitmanas. Ramayana inside of Ramayana. So after now telling the whole Ram Katha in summary form, he tells, because we all hear the Ram Katha over and over and over, what the qualities of a Shrota should be. Because if we make ourselves into the right Shrota, the Ram Katha will have its most potent impact. So this is now number 69. See, we're jumping because Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shrota Sumati Susil Suchi, Katha Rasik Haridas, Pai Uma Ati Jopyamapi, Sajjan Karahi Prakas Siyavar.
रामचंद्र जी की जय शरण सीताराम सियावर रामचंद्र जी की जय शरण सिया राम.
Shrota, Sumati, Susil, Suchi, Katha Rasik, Haridas. Our all wonderful qualities. The Shrota, and the more qualities we have, the more will stay inside. Like that. So now what is it? Sumati. Sumati, Kumati, Sabke Ur Rahi. It means to say, it comes in Sundarkand, that all of us have within us the capacity to let the mind take a positive outlook or let the mind take a negative outlook. The capacity is there in all of us or not? Like if the Guru says a sentence, I can see how that sentence is wrong, or I can see how that sentence is right. Because the Guru will not just say it for no reason. So this is the technique in Shastra. When I hear something from the Shastra, I have to see how that thing is right. I should develop my capacity to defend the statement of the Shastra. It requires that we think logically and broaden our understanding to see exactly what the Shastra means by that statement. What we do quickly? Contradictory. This statement is contradicting this statement. So we cast it out. That is called Kumati. And if I take a resolve to see how this is right, the Rishi could not have made a mistake. If it sounds wrong to me, nothing is wrong with the Rishi. Something is wrong with, this is Shastra study. Shastra Adhyan should be done with this bhav. That is called Kumati, Sumati. If it's done with the other bhav to destroy that thing, that is called as Kumati. So Shrota should be like that. Yes, what this teacher is telling from the Shastras, what I am listening, that is how the Shastras teach it. Properly, is telling well. Then Susil, good character the Shrota should have. Susil. Then Suchi. Suchi means pure-hearted, pure-minded, like that. Of pure nature. Katha Rasik. And he should revel in Ram Katha. I'm so happy to listen to Ram Katha. Not a, oh man, again? What a drag. Not like that. He's not Katharasik. Katharasik means he should be waiting in anticipation on tenterhooks. When is the next Ram Katha going to be? Like that. So it's Ram Katha, then Haridas. He has to also be a servant of Hari, means that is a quality which Vibhishan did not have, which when he had satsang with Hanumanji, that quality came. Because Vibhishan is a Ram Bhakta, Vibhishan is there in Lanka, the wife of Bhagwan Ram is kidnapped and brought in Lanka, and Vibhishan is sitting there doing nothing. What servant? What servant of Ram? You're doing nothing for Ram. But when he had satsang with Hanumanji, one satsang, which is so transformative. Hanumanji left, Vibhishan got up and walked into the court of Ravan and told, what you did is wrong, you give back this Sita ji. That did not happen before that satsang. Now he's doing something for Bhagwan Ram. So bhakti, proper bhakti is finished when love turns into seva. I love and I don't do anything. Bhakti is not yet ripened. So that is the meaning of Haridas, one who does seva for Hari. In this Ramcharitmanas, the word which is more common, which all of you know, which comes throughout the Ramcharitmanas, over and over, I cannot even count how many times, and in Hanuman Chalisa also. Ram Kaj Karibe Ko. This Ram Kaj phrase, don't ever forget. If you're a bhakta and you don't know this word and you don't follow this phrase, Ram Kaj, that bhakti is not yet mature. Bhakti is still immature. Ram Kaj. Our life should be dedicated to the cause of Bhagwan. Ram Kaj means Bhagwan's cause. Dedicated to the cause of Bhagwan. Ram Kaj karive ko atur. Ram Kaj kinhe binu mohi kaha bishram. Hanumanji tells. So that Ram Kaj is Haridas. So a Shrota has to have this mature bhakti, that he is all the time. Such a Shrota listens, that Katha makes an imprint there and then. That is the idea, Ram Katha. So the more qualities we have, the more transformative is this Ram Katha. And Kagabhushan tells to Garud that Bhagwan's Maya and Moha delusion is phenomenal. He goes on to tell so many different stories. Now he tells his own person. All the time he was talking about the Ram Katha and Ram's Maya, Ram's delusive power and all of that sort of thing. But now he starts to tell his own personal story at the prompting of Garud. And that is the same question which Parvati ji had asked Bhagwan Shiva, how this great bhakta of Bhagwan Ram got a crow's body, How all this crow business and all. She was interested in that thing. So now he himself has to tell his own story. It's after 74. I'll chant some lines going down. You have to look for those lines. We start learning the first few things about Kakabhushan after 74. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jab jab Ram manuj tanu thari.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bhakt hetu leela bahu karahi.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Tab tab Awadpuri mein jaun.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Bal charit biloki har shaun. पाक्ष तहर लो भाई
श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा
इष्ट देव मम बालक रामा
श्री राम जय जय रामा
सोवा बपुष कोटि सतकामा
श्री राम जय जय रामा
श्री राम जय राम जय रामा
श्री राम जय जय रामा
जय रघुराम
जय रघुरामा
सियावर रामचंद्र की जय जब जब राम मनुज तनुधर ही every time when Bhagwan Ram takes birth the series is here I have chosen some of the one thing I cannot chant all the lines here because this is so much right and I only have few days so I am choosing lines that bring out very strong messages in Sanatana Dharma. And these type of lines actually have built into them the world view of Sanatana Dharma. So now listen to the words of Kakabhushundi to Gauri is telling. Jab jab Ram Manuj Tanudharahi, whenever Bhagwan takes human form, then Bhakta Hetu Leela Bahu Karahi, and he does so much of sport Leela for the benefit of the Bhaktas. So there are several things behind those lines. Taba taba, and all of those occasions, then Avadapuri mein jaun, means on all of those occasions I go to Avadapuri, to Ayodhya. So this is going on in Mount Sumeru, Himalaya, right? This katha is going on now, but I go to Awadh that time. I go to Ayodhya at that time. Whenever Ram takes birth there, I go there. Bala charita biloki harshau. And I am so happy seeing his Bal Leela, all things he does as a child. Then, Janma Mahotsava Dekho Jai, Barash Panch Taha Rahu Lobhai. I stay there until Bhagwan Ram becomes 5 years old. So I stay there for 5 years. Every time he takes birth. So now what is the meaning? That means to say Bhagwan Ram is coming and going, but Kakabhushundi is coming and going nowhere. Isn't it? Bhagwan Ram is taking avatar and going, taking avatar and going, taking avatar and going. Kakabhushundi is going. Because every time he comes, I go there. Kakabhushundi in this Ramayana is called a Chiranjeevi. In this Uttara it is said that even when there is Mahapralay, he doesn't dissolve. Everything dissolves except Kakabhushundi. Such a bhakta of Bhagwan Ram, such a height his bhakti had taken him that the entire Srishti dissolves, but Kakabhushundi is still there. So every time Bhagwan comes, he is waiting. And Bhagwan doesn't come just once. Bahuni me vatitani janmani tavacha Arjuna. How many times he has come? Bahuni me vatitani janmani. This, to understand that, the Sanskrit is, Bahu in Sanskrit means plenty. Means lots. Bahu, lots. Bahu doesn't mean daughter-in-law. Bahu means lots. And Bahuni is plural of lots. So then what it means now? Lots. So how many births Bhagwan has taken and how many births we have taken? Bhagwan is telling to himself and about himself and Arjuna both. We have taken countless births. That is why and this repetition both in the Avadhi here and in Sanskrit is to signify that. What? Infinite. Jab, tab. Repetition like that in both the languages signify infinite. So the infinite number of births Bhagwan takes, infinite number of times Kakabhushundi comes there. in Ayodhya and stays until Bhagavan turns 5. And what he does, before he does, he says, Ishtadeva mama balaka Rama. Means that Rama, Balaka Ram, baby Ram is his Ishtadev. And Soba Bapushu Koti Satakama. This line is wonderful. Everybody should reflect a little bit on it. Huh? So first thing, Ishtadev word is there. Ishtadev means some form of the Lord who I am really in love with. We all should have some form of Bhagwan who we really love. And you're lucky because we have 33 crore forms. So you have big choice because you don't want to go in a shoe store where only one type of shoe is there. Any human likes? You shop in any place where only one type of clothes is there or what? People like variety. Variety is the spice of life, they say. And you like variety. And now with online shopping and all, oh, bapre. You don't only see variety in your locality, variety on the whole earth. So we like that. So here also, there are so many countless forms of Bhagavan. See, even Ram, that's Kodandaram. Some people have their Ishta, there's a Kodandaram. Some people, you see here, he has Balakaram. Baby Ram. So you can make choices like that. Raja Ram, he's sitting on his throne. Sita Ram. Yeah. So many choices. And if you, in 33 crores, if you don't find one, that means you're really picky. But you don't worry. In Sanatana Dharma, if you don't find one, you can make one also. You can go and take some clay and you can make a Shivalingam. Or you can make any form that you like. So if you are really picky and you can't decide one of these, no problem. You make one. And if you don't make one, tell somebody, they'll make one for you. So open and broad and all-encompassing Sanatana Dharma is. But Ishtadev everybody should have. And Ishtadeva mama balaka Rama. And now what does it mean of balak for Nakabushundi? Balak means until 5 years old. Balaka Rama. Because he himself says, I stay until 5. And then I come back to my place. But then the next line, Soba Vapushu Koti Satakama. That my Ram shines like infinite number of Kamadev. Infinite Kamadev, one Kamadev is nothing. Infinite number of Kamadev, my Bhagwan Ram shines like that. In other words, this is the bhav I should have with regard to my Ishtadev. Everybody should have that. And in this world, there is nothing more beautiful than my Ishtadev. This is the bhav. So the words are given for us to develop our bhav. If you go on thinking, no, his Ishtadev a little bit more beautiful than mine, you go on thinking like that, the Ishtadev will not serve the purpose that it was meant to serve. It is meant to serve, to help us to develop focus, chitta ekagrata, mental integration, and all of that. That is why all of us should have some Ishtadev. And then in today's kind of world in which we are living, the mind is just pulled hither and thither in so many various directions in today's modern world. Easily you come back to your Ishtadev, and the mantra helps you also to come back. There's a mantra associated with the Ishtadev, that form of the Lord which we like. And what he used to do there, so nicely, he said in number 75, see that. Larikai, Jaja, Pirahi, wherever Bhagwan, baby Ram went running, playing, whatever, Kak in his crow's form only, he goes there flying to see this Ram. And when Bhagwan Ram will eat any little Sita, she doesn't tell what he's eating. Jutanaparai Ajiramaha and the courtyard of Dasharaji, creeping about, walking about, tuttering about, and eating anything, and crumbs fell there. Kakabhushundi will quickly swoop down and pick up the crumbs. And this is there in this tradition very strongly, that we eat the leftovers of Guru, Mahatma, saints, and all that kind of thing, but you have to be careful. Once I ate Gurudev's food, that thing was so hot. Those of you who has ever eaten that, oh, and I eat hot, and that was hot for me. Imagine how hot Gurudev could eat. No wonder his speech was like fire. So, Kak would follow Bhagwan Ram and pick up all that crumbs and eat. It is said that we get the blessings of the Guru when we do that. We get the blessings of Bhagwan Ram. So he's relating. Then, if we jump a little bit again, now some really nice verses. This is just before 75. They're cupped up about 3 lines before 75. See this. He glorifies Bhagwan Ram again and again to Garud. And then he tells how the Jiva, all of us, we are subject to Bhagwan's Maya, but Bhagwan is free from Maya. There's a whole section on this topic. So I'll sing few verses. 3 before number 78, sorry. 3 lines before 78. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Syavara Ramachandra ki jai. Very famous verse in this Ramcharitmanas, all of you would have heard. Ishvara Amsa Jiva Avinashi. Jiva is the Amsha of Ishvara only. Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke. Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha. Which is in the morning only we saw. This Jiva is part of Ishvara only. And if when a spark comes out of the fire, the spark cannot be of a different guna. Isn't it? The spark has to have the same qualities as the fire. Wait, when the spark comes out, it's dark or what? It's not dark, it's bright just like the fire. So the Jiva, you and I, individual, is a fraction of Amsha of Ishvara. That means our gunas, traits, characteristics, qualities is one and same. Now, if that is the case, The same Shastra tells that. The same Shastra is telling now what is, because what is the difference? Lakshmana asked Bhagavan Ram in Banyakan. What is the difference between Jiva and Ishvara? Then what is different? No difference. Two are one and same. But still the Shastra goes on to tell so many differences. So it is at the same time one and at the same time also different. Wow, wow, wow. Kya baat hai. This is Sanatan Dharma. Eh? Something can be two things at one and the same time. The Jiva is different from Ishvara and the Jiva is same as Ishvara at one and the same time. Like for example, this water is liquid and this water is ice. They are same and different also, isn't it? Are correct or not? See, this is liquid water and this is ice. They are same and different at the same time. So from the point of view of H2O, they are same. From the point of view of their state, one is solid state and one is liquid state. So from the point of view of state, they are different. From point of view of their fundamental structure, they are one and same. At the same time. So the same thing with Jiva and Ishvara. Now see some nice lines here now. Maya. Why I'm telling these lines? Because this gives us direction in our life. The lines give us direction in our life. Because Jiva needs direction, not Ishvara. Jiva needs direction. That's why we have so much of GPS everywhere. That is called God positioning system. We need that. So, Maya Basya Jiva Abhimani. This Jiva is overwhelmed by Maya. And in that overwhelming Maya, which is so powerful, the Jiva becomes Abhimani. Oh. There, Bhagavan Ram explains to Lakshmana what is it, Abhimani. Maya isana apu kahu, jan kahiya so Jeev. Jiva is he who knows nothing about nothing, but he who thinks he knows. Wow, Vareva Jiva. So he knows nothing, but he thinks he knows. That is called Abhimani or not? So this Jiva taken over by this Maya, he becomes Abhimani. Then is Vasya Maya Gunakhani. This Maya is taken over by Ishvara. Means the way to see the two of them now is like this. The Jiva is controlled by Maya. He is a victim of Maya. And Ishvara is the controller of Maya. He is the wielder of Maya. He is the master of Maya. He controls Maya. One is controlled by and one controls. Like that. That's why in the bhajan we were singing Maya Prerak, Mukti Pradayak Ram. The one who is the wielder of Maya. He's the one who sends forth the Maya. Then, Parabhasa Jeev, Swabhasa Bhagavanta. In other words, the Jiva is controlled by something else and Ishvara is controlled only by himself. Now, what is the indication? This Jiva has to come to that state, isn't it? Means this is the direction for us. It means I should become free from being controlled by anything in this world. Now, what a long journey we have to walk. Because we are controlled by everything in this world, isn't it? Little desires, little whims and fancies, little likes and dislikes. We are controlled very strongly. Raga, Dvesha, Viyukta. We are taken over by this Raga and Dvesha, which we have to give up. So any little dislike tells me where to run. So I'm controlled by the dislike. And if it's a like, run this way. So are we free or are we controlled by all of these things? That is the idea. So if you want to put it in those words, the Jiva is bound by these things and Ishvara is free from all of them. This is so Parabhasa Jiva, Swabhas Ishvara. This is a different. Jiva Anek. Another different. Jivas are so many, countless. Yesterday we told only, the number is literally countless. Infinite number of jivas. Because we hear this question very often. If the number or the population of the earth is going up. Because just a few years ago it was 6 billion, now it is 7 billion, I don't know, maybe 8 billion. If it is going up. You see, we can't tell the correct number because by the time I finished the statement, it went up. See, this number is 7 billion. They're asking, so where all these jivas are coming from? That is 7 billion is actually don't even feature any number of jivas. Number of jivas are infinite. So, he says, jiva anek, ek Shri Kanda. Bhagavan is only one. And all the young people who encounter things on the outside also, please pay attention to this. There is only one reality, one Paramatma, one Brahman, one Ishvara. It is just that the Ishvara is capable of taking. If he was not capable, then he will not be Ishvara. He is capable of taking infinite forms. We don't have 2 gods and 3 gods and 4 gods like that. There is one only. He takes countless forms. So, Eka Shri Kanta. One Bhagavan is there. One Vishnu. Shri Kanta is Vishnu. Muda Ved Jadyapi Krita. This is Vedanta line. Those of you who like Vedanta, you have to study this line. What is that? Mudha Bhed Jadyapi Krita Maya. Binu Harijai na Koti Upaya. Even though that the distinction between Jiva and Ishvara is false. Bhed means there's a difference between Jiva and Ishvara. That distinction between Jiva and Ishvara is false because Jiva could never depart from Ishvara. Where he'll depart? Ishvara is all pervasive. Where is Jiva will go? He can't go anywhere. Bhagavan Shri Krishna went one day to get darshan of Surdas ji. And Surdas ji was blind. Surdas said, Prabhu, you have come. Blind, So Bhagavan said, hey, Surdas, how do you know I have come? Surdas said, Prabhu, I'm blind, I'm not deaf. Because wherever you go, I know Radha is there and I heard her anklets. How simple. And Surdas tried to grab the feet of Bhagavan Krishna when he said that. And Bhagavan Krishna jumped back. And he missed. Surdaji lurched forward again and tried to grab. And again Bhagavan Shri Krishna jumped back. Because Bhagavan went there to play with Surdas. And then Surdas realized that Bhagavan is jumping back every time. He said, Prabhu, you are running away from me. But I challenge you. I want to see if you can run away from my heart. Try. Bhagavan cannot, the Ishvara cannot escape us actually. We are all the time in Ishvara. Ishvara is all the time in us. And really at that level, there is no difference between Jiva and Ishvara. But you know, the nature of Bhagavan Maya is such that something which is totally false, non-existent, something which is totally not there can very well appear to be there, very well appear real. And this is what we call as Maya. Something which is not true can very well appear true. So there is no snake there, there is only a rope, but you see a snake. On Canadian highways, when you drive in the summertime, there is no mirage or water on the highway, but you see water when you go there. Not only that, actually I verified last year, some years I was traveling in Calgary, in Alberta, and in the distance I could see the water on the highway. Not only that, it is so real, I could see the reflection of the oncoming vehicle also in that water. I never knew it was a second level of the mirage. The mirage itself is false. And a reflection is a second level of falsity. Never thought about it. But when you get there, there is nothing. So something can very well appear real but is totally unreal. And you may think that there are certain things which are firmly ascertained by your senses, and they are as the way you see them, but you have to revisit that conclusion. Because all our senses are misleading like that. The senses cannot grasp truth. If you were to go just by your eyes, the moon looks only this big. So if you were not supplied with knowledge from elsewhere, you would have always thought that the moon is this big, because that is what your eyes tell you. The moon is this big. And one fellow was passing, and he looked down inside of a well, and inside the well he saw the moon, and he said, my dear Chandrama, you have fallen in this well. Chandrama can fit in a well. But because we don't understand, you think Chandrama has fallen in the well. So he thought, no, poor moon, he will drown. I better save him. So he went looking for a rope. Look somewhere. And he found a rope. And he came there and he threw it down there to save Chandrama. And threw it and tugged and realized that the rope got stuck somewhere. So I caught him. And he pulled and pulled and pulled, and wherever the rope was stuck, it got unstuck. And when it got unstuck in his pulling with that force, he fell over. And when he fell over, he saw the moon in his, oh, I saved you. Wow. He thought he saved the moon also. But one wrong understanding will lead to on and on and on. But the jiva is like this. So, even though this difference, separation, distinction between jiva and Ishvara is totally false, not there at all, it appears there. And all of us take it to be real. Ishvara is there and we are here. This thing is called as Maya. He says, Mudabhed Jadyapi Krita Maya. Even though this whole thing is created by Maya and it is absolutely false, this jiva still finds himself in a situation where he has to do something to reach back Ishvara. But this is a most wonderful. The Puja Gurudev used to give a nice example, One fellow drank bhang. Bhang, Bhang is a nice concoction of ganja. So he drank bhang. And he came and sat under his house. And then he closed his eyes. And suddenly he opened his eyes. And then he started shouting, take me home. Take me home. Take me home. Because delirium stepped in from bhang. Take me home. So all the members of the family started thinking, where you'll take him? He's home. But how you'll fulfill his wish also? He's home. So one Mahatma was passing and all of them were at their wits' end, what to do with this fellow? Mahatma said, easy thing. You take him. Take him outside there, make a round around the block, and bring him back. They took him and took a round around the block and everything and brought him. And then he came, thank you. All the time I've been telling you, why didn't you do it earlier? The thing is, he was there only. He felt, he had a wrong feeling that he is not there. And now, they took him everywhere and brought him back where? Right there. Look here. This is such a wonderful example, Gurudev, to use. I tell you, we are 100% of the time, all the time, inextricably part of Ishvara. We cannot go anywhere. All the time, I've never been apart from Ishvara. But we all go on, take me to it, Prabhu. Darshana do ghanshyam nath more, akhiyan pyasi. We sing, we worship, we do everything to reach where? Ishvara. Right where we are. माया का भान कितना ताकत. Yes, Maya makes us feel that we have to reach somewhere. So this whole spirituality, Upanishad, Gita, Ramayana, Ityadi, everything is taking us around the block. What to do? Many people like car ride. So he says, Binu Hari Jai na koti upay. It means to say, we feel that we are not one with Hari, so then we have to go on worshipping Hari. Otherwise, no matter what we do, we will not reach Hari. This is the teaching. Huh? Okay. Now, Garud will, acha, theek hai. I had enough patience. Garud will tell, I had enough patience so far, All of the things you told me, Ram Katha, and I'm grateful and I'm prostrate and I'm this and that. But tell me now, what about this crow's body? How you got this crow's body, how you have so much of Gyani, Mahagyani, your ashram is so powerful. Anybody comes here, all their moha goes. Mine also went by coming here. But none of that explains this crow's body. So now, Kahu and this is things about Mahatmas also, they don't like to talk about them. This is a very difficult question to answer for Kakabushundi. So he will now, he asks and he will answer. And how you get this Ram Bhakti and this and that, but he'll answer tomorrow. Okay, let me just tell some announcement very fast. We're having a camp, a winter camp in February in Trinidad from the 13th to the 17th. You're most welcome to join. Please come. Huh? All right, very important. Our Vedanta course in Mumbai starts on the 15th of January. 15th or 14th of January? 15th of January. And we, it is still, they extended the deadline for tomorrow, I think. For the next day. Anyway, those people who are interested in doing this type of work and serving the community, dedicating their life to this type of work, you can apply. And so qualifications are there, you can see it. Now, a very important thing. Hindu spiritual care certificate. Hindu spiritual care is a training course for people who want to become caregivers from a Hindu standpoint in the community. So you're taught to go and counsel, bring solace to people who are in hospitals, families who have problems and all of those type of things, and go and represent Hindus where there is interfaith service and so many things. So Hindu spiritual care. This is a most wonderful course. Those of you who have a degree and have the time to dedicate to Hindu community, please take this course. You can help out in so many ways. It's a fantastic opportunity. And in June, from 10th of June to 19th of July, we have our YEP Youth Empowerment Program at our Dallas Ashram. This has been going on for many years. It got suspended for the COVID period. Now it is resuming. Youth Empowerment Program for college students, high schoolers also, grade 12 and 18 plus. So I'm also trying to squeeze out some time to get to this for teaching. I still haven't slotted it in yet, but I will be there also teaching something. And the Youth Empowerment Program, please encourage the young people to go there. 10th June to 19th July. It's a life transforming experience for young people. All right. Okay. We will see some more tomorrow.
Hari Om. We'd like to thank families who have sponsored today's Bhiksha. Wednesday's Ramayana class, Sarita Puri, Sharmila Shettigar, and Roshni Echaran. And we would like to invite them and also our sponsors to please come and offer Aarti. Thank you.
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी।
गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद, वाल्मीकि विज्ञान विशारद। सुख सनकादिशेष अरु सारद, बरनि पवन सुत कीरति नीति।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की।
आवत वेद पुराण अष्टदश, छो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस। मुनिजन धन संतन को सर्वस, सार हंस सम्मत सब ही।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की।
गावत संतत शंभु भवानी, अरुधत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी। व्यास आदि कवि वर्ज बखानी, काज भूषुंड गरुड़ गेहि।
आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीर्ति कलित ललित सियापी की।
कलिमल हरनि विषय रस प्रीति, सुभग सिंगार मुक्ति जुबती की। जलन रोग भव मूरिय Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama.
Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garuda Vaja Mangalam Pundarikacham Mangalayatano Hari Mangalam
Bhagavan Vishnu
Mangalam Garuda Vaja Mangalam Pundarikacham Mangalayatano Hari Mangalayatano Hari Mangalayatano Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Bolye Siyamar Ramachandra ki jai Pavan Sut Hanuman ki jai बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हरि ओम
Hari Om. Just a few announcements. I'll try to keep it quick. There is a brochure outside. This has all the regular programs going on at Chinmaya Mission Toronto. We have study groups happening in the Shivalaya and also in different areas of GTA. There are also classes for all ages. For example, Sanskrit class with Gina ji for children. There is Gita lectures with Dev ji and Gina ji. There is a study group with Swami ji. Shiv Puja happens every Monday evening at 7:30 in the ashram. And we have Hanuman Chalisa every first Saturday afternoon of the month, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, first Saturday. So there are many, many areas where you can take, where you can participate. Then there is, Swamiji is having a satsang this Saturday at 9:30 to 12:30 in Scarborough campus. So if you are interested, please register. There is a URL there. So please register for Saturday morning at 9:30. Thank you.